All right, let's see if it wants to go live. We'll see here pretty quick. Yes, no, maybe, might. I think we are. Let's go ahead and see really fast here. Sure, sure looks like it. Maybe not. Well, okay, yeah, we are live. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this. This is a super, super duper uber sporadic um stream here. Just figured I'd go live, use this opportunity to talk about the site, talk about us. Let me go ahead and share my screen and everything. I got pretty fairly lucky and ended up having the winning lineup, or at least the optimal lineup in the afternoon slate. So figured obviously hop on, talk about it. Another tremendous win, or not tremendous win, tremendous year. What the heck's going on my screen there? Um, Very quickly, I know this NFL game starts in 23 minutes, but let me reserve here. I do have a little tiny bit of a cough, so I'm going to do my best to mute the mic when I cough. But if I don't, I apologize. We're gonna do 54 lineups in this, just because 54 is my favorite number. And I had mentioned I didn't want to be playing a ton of I didn't want to be playing really heavy recently, but this is just kind of where we're at. Let me move this here. Let me move this here. I do want to go over this really fast, just to get out of here, and then we'll talk and thank you, Slick, and then we'll talk the slate here. I'm fairly, actually, it'd probably be easier to go here. I played as stated, I'm not really playing very heavily, so um I had played the main, I guess the main slate already paid out. I guess I was going to show you that I was, those $3 lineups or whatever. I had what's going on here? Yeah, just afternoon. Why is whatever? Um, I had usually, I don't mind being aggressive. I mean, some people might like it, some people might not. I just thought Jacoby had been really just mispriced due to his performances and stuff. I had played any slate he was on. I had just gone 100% on Jacoby, just based on his price and everything. Obviously, just stacked the Cardinals. That's pretty much the only thing I did. I use Goldie's projections, and I use Saber Sims. That's all I used. Our uh, projections in house, and then Saber Sims and tools. And I think I made some adjustments with the rules or whatever in terms of making sure I at least had Jacoby with two or more pass catchers or players on his team. But that's pretty much all I did. Um, I just want to say that I used our stuff to do that. Let's go ahead and look at the slate that starts in 20 minutes here. And sorry, I had literally just gotten out of the shower right when Denver kicked that field goal to win the game. I didn't, I'm going to my house after this. I'm here on the weekends, and then I stay with my fiance and stuff during the week. Just help them with work, help with the kid and everything. So I was just about to leave like I normally do on Sundays, and then I was like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna go live and stuff. I didn't even plan on playing this slate, but here we are. Um, and all I'm gonna do is just go through my stuff. Yeah, so I guess the early slate just paid out. Let's go ahead. Also, I played the morning slate as well. Did not do super duper well. I don't remember. Let's just take a quick gander of how that one went. I think I put in 8 something here. Just played HN and Waddle, but just didn't end up having the optimal lineup. So let's go ahead and go here. I don't even know what game this is. Who's playing? I have no clue who's playing this game. Detroit and Philly. Detroit and Philly. For whatever reason, I just lost my voice again when I woke up today. When is this? Down here. Okay, so also another reason I'm going live here, and I'll answer any questions or anything people might have. I appreciate 11 of you guys being here. Dan Campbell is calling the plays. Okay, I like me some Dan. What the fuck is this? Oh, duh, yeah, it's because it's my dummy lineup. I was like, why is that popping up? Dan Campbell is calling the plays. I like, obviously, Detroit has been phenomenal. But the fact that Dan Campbell is calling the plays, I mean, if I was a betting man in a state that I could bet in, I think, at least my gut feeling, is that I would bet the over for the Detroit Lions in every game until the end of the year. I think, I mean, I think Detroit is just going to fucking annihilate people. Because of that, I'm not interested in any of the Philly players for my captain. And yet again, this is a very fast. Obviously the slate starts in what is it, 18 minutes here. And, normally, if you've seen my stuff before, you kind of already know how I go. I'm just figuring I go live and stuff. But I really, really like Detroit today. Let me go ahead and input our projections. That's goalies projections and stuff. And yet again, you can have access to all of this, our projections, Sheets projections when Sheets makes projections for the sport that he's playing. Excuse me, SaberSim. All the variations of SaberSim and the SaberSim packages that are there on top of the PayDirt intuitive analytics tools that James McCool has to offer. You can get all that through our site. Yeah, I got to burn another cough drop. I was really hoping I didn't have to, but we're rocking and rolling a cough drop here. Yeah, I know. I mean, I got COVID like 2 weeks ago, and it's been like 2 weeks and maybe 2 days ago, and I never had the cough or anything during 2020 or whatever. And for whatever reason, this one here is just like you're absolutely screwed. And I just cannot stop coughing and stuff. So I like Amara, I like Gibbs, obviously. Looking at the ownership for these guys, I gotta try and get this in under my lip or something like long cut or something, so I'm not bouncing all over my teeth here. I like Amara, I like Gibbs. Looking at the ownership of these guys here, it's kind of spread out. Now, personally, I think AJ Brown could potentially be a really good play. I don't really. I need to be able to see when this stupid slate starts. I don't really want to go that way because I just like Detroit for those reasons I stated here. But with AJ Brown has literally been like, if you have me on your fantasy team, don't play me. If this, that, whatever. Typically, I think that'd be a good guy to play fantasy wise, just because that probably scares a lot of people off of him. And he's with the Eagles and stuff like that. And because of that, I think AJ Brown would be my favorite captain from the Philly side, but I'm just not playing the Phillies and stuff. Like Amara, like Gibbs. I'm trying to decide if I want to use Sam Laporte. Well, no, Sam is injured, right? I'm pretty sure you don't have to type an answer, and I'm just kind of walking through my stuff here. Yeah, so Sam is, he's actually on IR. Wow, you learn something new every day. So who is his backup guy? Reynolds is out as well. Tesla. Be Brock Wright. So Brock Wright is 1,600. Seems like a pretty obvious value play that we're going to probably get to. I don't think we need to go out of our way to play him in the captain. I just think, when I see a $1,200 or $1,600 Brock Wright, I see a $1,000 Nicholas Tesla, Khalif Raymond at 3,000. It's like I'm paying up. I'm paying up for captain in this one here. I'm just trying to decide, do I want Williams or not? It's at 4-2. What's he in the flex here? 26. I'm going to see what I get of Williams. Then we'll go about it. Oh, come on, keyboard. I know I have no light here, but come on, dog, work with me here. I'm using 49,900, trying to get off the duplications at the 50,000. But the fact that I'm paying for pretty expensive guys, I don't like. Usually I do a bit lower than this, but with understand I'm going to be pretty expensive up here, and I'm probably going to be using Tesla and the tight end for Detroit. I don't really want to go any lower since I'm probably paying up pretty significantly and stuff. Now I'm going to hide the lineups because I'm going to get into playing these, but I want to see. Actually, these won't matter because I still got to run the Sims and stuff. But I want to see where I'm going to be at for the Lions defense, where I'm going to be at for all of this other nonsense and everything like that. Eagles win by 14. I tell you what, if that happens, I'm going to lose. I just like the Lions, man. I like the Lions a lot. I like Dan Campbell. I like the fact that these guys go for it on fourth down a lot. I'm actually probably going to go in and lower the kicker from the Lions just due to that really fast. Once this is all said and done, same to you. Good luck, Eagles. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, and as I said, I didn't plan on going live here, so I apologize. My hair's all still wet. I haven't even fully put on my shirt in any redeemable way. Why is this running so slow? How'd you guys do? I heard this slate was a fucking bloodbath. I saw people talking about it on Twitter. I saw the main, like I said, or I was referring to the main slate. I heard the main slate was pretty ugly. Obviously, you had Allen, be involved in 6 touchdowns. You had Jacoby go off. But I heard that this is a pretty ugly main slate. So how did you guys do? Also, let's get this. Give me some light here, so I'm not just sitting in the dark like a goober. Let me check if there's anything in Discord here. Hey, our buddy, the Pope, on the way back from Disney won $2,000 today, so that's always good to see. That's pretty dope. Come on, why is it taking so long? Dude, we got 11 minutes. I'd like to, although the time window is a lot closer for basketball, so I guess not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit Bobby this week. I've actually never met Bobby in person, but he's in Dallas, and I'm gonna go up and visit him this week, so that'd be cool. So you guys will probably see a picture or so on Twitter at some point this week. Come on, bro. Let's hurry this thing up here. Yet again, is it worth looking at 4,000 lineups? Maybe not. I'm gonna say decent lineups have already been made. I don't think we need the full 5,000 lineups here. All right. Gotta let the calculator do the calculating. Gonna run the Sims here. Yet again, what I'm going to look for is how much Tesla, that tight end from Detroit, is being used, and what the kicker from Detroit is being used. Because Jake Bates, Mr. Bates, I'm probably going to want to lower his exposure here. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so let's go ahead and look through really quick. Okay, so Bates is at 33. Normally, I like being overweight on the kickers, but I am actually going to be. And this is just what I'm doing. I mean, I'm just talking through what I'm doing. It's a slate to slate basis, slate to slate feel, whatever the case. One of them in 14. That'd be 8 lineups. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe gonna not play either defense. So right was at 27, and all right, so those are the exposure rates that I want. I'm actually going to rebuild. Let's rebuild here. We got 9 minutes. Jeez, dude. This cough sucks. Let's see what else is going on. Hey, so yeah, congratulations, Pope. Congratulations on that. If you give me permission, I'll show it on screen. If not, don't worry about it. But congratulations, Pope. So 2 people on this slate had a pretty fantastic day. So or 2 people on the stream rather, had a pretty good day. I feel bad because Bobby was in first on the afternoon slate, and I passed him. So that's unfortunate for him. So I hope his day wasn't completely ruined with that. Let's see here. And you missed lock at 1. You were what Disney park were you at? Which one were you at? All right, let's see what else. 8 minutes, come on. Let's go. Damn, dude, I already paid out too. Shit. That's sweet. I can go ahead and withdraw that and get that the heck out of my account. Cause it's so funny. AD and some other people have been like, Cruz, you like never you take your money out ASAP. You never leave that shit in your account. I'm like, I don't. I happily redeposit it back in, but I want that shit out of the DraftKings. I want that out of any account ASAP. I think I had a how'd my pick 6 do? Did that pay out yet? I think I got pretty screwed. I think that's a so I don't do this is why I don't do props like straight up. I wish I would have just straight betted Jacoby. I did the overs on the Arizona guys and just didn't have the last leg come through. I personally just hate prop betting and stuff. But at least I had this one come through. So yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna cancel that. Got 6 minutes. Gotta get this in. Or not even prop betting, but I hate parlays and stuff like that. I'm really really bad at them. I wish I could just do straight bets. I wish I could do live betting here, especially for like esports and stuff like 1xbet or gg.bet and stuff like that, or I guess bet.gg or whatever. I wish those ones were legal here. Anybody watch the Counter-Strike stuff this week? I watched it on yesterday when Vitality lost to the Falcons, and then I got up this morning and watched Falcons lose to Furia, which was wildly frustrating. I didn't even have money on them. I just wanted to. I was really, really shocked by that. So 51, Amarov, 48 Gibbs. I'm fine with that. Let's see where we're at here. All right, let's go off, David. 40% Brock Wright. I'm okay with that. Okay with that. Wish I had a little bit more, but I actually don't want to fuck with that. Got a cough. I got 5 minutes before lock. Going through. Let's see if there's anything out of the ordinary here. Let me take this off the screen really fast. I just want to check and see that is that right here. Same time is there. Okay, I'm rocking and rolling here. So we're gonna do this live. I'll bring that back up. We'll go ahead and actually I gotta take it off really fast. Oops. Whoops. We take that. Save all. Back here. Turn that on. Download this. upload that, click that, and we're done. So let me make sure all that's there. Let me make sure the exposures are right. All the lines are locked in. All right, and that's it. So thank you guys very much for hopping on and watching this and being here and whatever. Maybe it helped you, maybe it didn't, but I figured I'd just go on and show what I'm doing, and I will see you guys later. Best of luck, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.